Hello, Sprouts. Welcome, welcome. How are we all doing today? I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday so far. Today, we're going to be continuing our work on the Lusher GUI texture pack. I've made some progress in between streams, so first I will show you what I've done. But let's see who got first. Who got first? XZ, congrats on getting first, and thank you for grabbing a coffee, XZ, as well. Hello, Baguette. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Alrighty. Hello. And then there's one thing I wanted to do before I start. I wanted to add a little something that I made. So this, let me make it bigger so you can see it first. Oh. So this is the little like cheesy Dino Nuggie box artwork that I made for promoting the Dino Nuggie model. It's coming soon, so I'm just gonna have this here. I think. Wait, where's fishing? Is that gonna block the fishing? Hold on. Yep, that's gonna block the fishing. Okay, so it can go here. Like that, maybe. Although I feel like it needs to scoot over a little. Oh. You know what? It can just fully go in the corner, I suppose. Is that too low? I can't tell. Oh, now it's too high. I just don't want it like covering you guys. You know what? Hold on. I can just put this below you. Stream avatars there. You can walk in front of the coming soon, maybe. Maybe. Oh, I don't know, chat. I don't know. I'll put it here. I'm too indecisive. There. That is right above all of you. I just don't like that it's not centered. Oh, I'm too much of a perfectionist, aren't I? Fishing goes there, which means this can go up to, like, here. There we go. Oh, I couldn't decide. Hi, Yeti. Thanks for grabbing a coffee. How you doing today? Alrighty. So, let's see. I just did a whole bunch of little changes to all of them. So I made them all, like the inside here, I made it transparent like it is in my inventory. So I just felt like it looked better. I wasn't really happy with the solid color background. I felt like it was boring. So now it's got transparency, the same as the inventory. It's the exact same color. So I feel like it looks a lot better this way. Hello, Talissima. Thank you for grabbing a coffee. It is so hard to read the text when it's so little, but thank you. I hope you're doing well. So yes, I added transparency to those. The smithing table one is tinted a bit more red than the others. I haven't touched the shulker box yet, but I did go in between streams and I made the chest, which I'm probably going to change a little bit. But it's done. It's there. And then I made these ones all transparent down here. I just feel like it looks better. And then I did make the crafter texture, and it's got little buttons. I still don't quite know how the crafter works. I've never used it before, but I made a texture for it. I also did the hopper, dispenser, and then what I was working on before stream today is the enchanting table. I kind of I wanted them all to be different, you know? So I felt like making it so it was like kind of the enchantment table texture on the top half would be nice. I'm still like adjusting it a little bit, but this is what it looks like. And then the buttons highlight green like all the other buttons. I think I like it. I might mess with it a little more. We'll see, but the enchanting table has been done. So now we need to work on the loom. I haven't touched the loom yet. And then the blast furnace, I still kind of want to try to make it different from the furnace a little bit. But other than that, like for all of the just basic UIs that exist, I just have the horse, the villager, and the loom, I think. Aw, Yeti, congrats on your 10 stream streak. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me just quickly look. Oh, and the beacon. Right. So we've got a beacon, the horse, the loom, and the villager. And then those are like the main GUI like overlays. There is also this, like when you're changing game modes, which I probably will also change. And then that's all that's inside of the container folder. So then I'll need to like look around and see what else I gotta do, but we're getting there. We're making some real good progress. And I did switch back to my usual skin, I should say. This is my usual Dino Sprout skin. It's got the same outfit as my VTuber model does. You started making your own modded Minecraft server. Ooh, that's so exciting. I've been really into Minecraft lately, as I'm sure you can tell. Hi, Oatman. How you doing? I updated the textures to add the little transparency here, like I have in the inventory. I just felt like it looked better. So we've made really good progress. Made the shulker. I'm still touching, I still need to work on the storage ones. And I haven't touched the loom. And then I started working on the enchanting table. Very good progress. I don't know what to do with the loom, I'll be so honest. I kind of hate it, like the default, so I don't really know how I want to improve upon it. Because obviously, like, I want them all to be unique, and I feel like I might just fall into the, like, status quo of what I've been doing with just the wood. I don't know, so I need to think about that one. And then the villagers and the horses. I do need to adjust my, what's it called? Like this texture, because this is the original size, although it actually cuts off kind of like right here. And the game does weird things, because for the backed game, for the long ones, it like copies over the left side. Like this flower here is copied from this side. So it kind of like duplicates it weird. And then for these, it cuts it off at a certain point, like it's the same texture. And apparently that same texture is used here, and now the moss is cut off a little bit here. So I need to adjust that a little bit too. The way Minecraft set up their textures kind of frustrates me sometimes. Like same thing with the chest. The shulker box gets its own texture, but then the ender chest, large chest, barrel, and chest all use the same texture, and it just kind of removes the middle of the texture and splices it together for the smaller ones. Like, why? Why? So, I don't know. Very, very interesting things have been done, it seems. But I'll figure it out. Hello, Ark. How are you doing? Yeah, truly the textures of all time, isn't it? Yeah, this morning I was doing my my daily pulls, and then I noticed, like, I finished a few more missions, and I noticed the only one I had left to do was I needed like 3 more battles to get like the last of the anniversary part 2 mission packs. So I did those, and I got my 2 triumphant light packs, and I got the rainbow Leafeon on the first one. I'm so happy. That's one of the, like, that was my #1 chase card, actually. I really want all of the rainbow evolutions, but I think Leafeon was the one I wanted the most, and is the one that I wanted the most out of all of the cards, so I'm so happy I got that. Oh my goodness, I was really not expecting it. Like, when I saw the announcement for the mission and that you'd get, like, free packs and stuff, I was like, jokingly, I was like, oh, watch me get, like, all of the rainbow evolutions in one go. But I really thought I'd get none of them. So I'm really pleased that I actually did get one, because this is the only only Rainbow Evolution I've gotten so far. So I still need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Oh, wait. Yeah, 4 more, I think, because it also has Flareon, Jolteon, Espeon, Umbreon, and Sylveon. Wait, and Glaceon. I don't know why Glaceon isn't on my little sticky note I made. Okay, so there's 5 more that I need to collect, but I finally got one. So pleased, and it was the one I wanted the most, so that was huge. The mission packs, I was gonna say were pretty underwhelming for me, you know, because I have almost all of the dexes completed anyways, save for like a few cards here and there, and I got no new dex cards, like 0, none. And so, and I didn't get any like duplicate full arts or duplicate 2 stars or any new 2 stars or anything. It was just a whole lot of like nothing. But then I got the crown rare Pokeball. I got the gold Pokeball, and now I got the Rainbow Evolution. So honestly, those 2 alone make it all a huge success, I think. So that was great. That was huge. And that's it. Like I've gotten all of the mission packs done. So those are the 2 cards that I got for the anniversary. I'm so happy about that, because the Pokeball I can use in all of my decks, like my, you know, like fighting decks. So that's huge. They're all looking really fancy now, because there's a golden Pokeball, and then a Pokeball with the Pokeball flare, and then now I've got my 2-star Professor Oak in there too, so they're looking mighty fancy. You want a purple dino on the screen with the blue ones? Specifically the one with the fat tail. The fat tail. Wait, which one? Like as a stream avatar, you mean? Like you want another Plantosaur, but a purple one? I do still have 4 more stream avatars to make, but none of them are purple. I don't have a purple Plantosaur yet. The closest I got was the Plessy, which is like a slightly purple tinted blue, but the Mushroom Trike, Leafy Stego, Strawberry Sauropod, and oh, how am I forgetting my Plantosaurs? Hold on. I think there's 4 that I need to make. I need to look at my BRB screen. And the Anki! There we go, and the Durian Anki. So these are all the Plantosaurs. So there will be a red one, so there will be a little bit more color variety, but I am adding 2 more greens and then a brown and yellow. Brown, yellow, tan. So once I get all of those done, maybe I'll consider making more Plantosaurs, because I do want more color variety. I'm just trying not to make too many of them, because then I'll need to make more stickers so that all of the options are there, and then I'll need to make another stream avatar, and then, you know, like, I want to have merch of the Plantosaurs in the future, so I want to try to keep them somewhat limited, at least for a little bit, but perhaps I can fit one more in for a little more color variety. We'll see, we'll see. I do have the fat tail one. The Ankylosaur, the one with the spiky one with the ball on the end of its tail, that one? Is that what you mean? After your mod, ooh. Oh, yeah. I could totally, what do you have in mind for, oh, yeah, I'm like right in your face to ask this question. What do you have in mind for your stream avatars? But now that I know how to make them, I can absolutely do that. Like, it's a little tedious, but it's not that hard. You don't know their names. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, I do already have that dinosaur done, so I'm trying to have only one of each kind of dinosaur. I was really in your face. I didn't expect to get that close. I thought I'd be like this, not, like this. just right in your face to ask that question. Oh boy. But yes, so that is all of the changes I've made to the UI so far. Hi, Cryptic Crabs. Welcome in. So far, well, we're not gaming per se. We are working on a GUI texture pack. So this is my little pack testing world here. So I can see all the textures in game, see what I still need to work on. But we're making really good progress. There's only 4 more of the basic ones, like the basic big UIs that I need to work on. And then I just need to look through the folders and see what else I need to do. I do want to do this little menu here that shows up when you're changing your game mode, which I didn't know existed until I started working on this texture pack. I had literally no idea this was a thing, but you can hold F3 and then press F4 to cycle between the game modes. I didn't know about that. I've always just done / game mode and then like tabbing it. I didn't know you could just switch it so easily. Like, what? Huge information. Almost as huge as when I decided to finally look up and see if there was a hotkey to reload texture packs to make this easier, since going escape, options, resource packs, and then moving them back and forth was a pain. And so I decided to look it up, and you can just do F3T to reload the texture packs. Hugest information that I've discovered, I think. Especially because I've been mostly working on, you know, texture pack stuff lately. So that just cuts down time massively, makes it significantly less tedious. Yeah, you'll have to figure out what kind of little stream avatars you want, and then just let me know. I can also work on that, like, in the meantime, too. Yeah, that shit was so, right? So helpful. Especially since I am working on the creative stuff, so I do, you know, need to be able to see these menus, and then if I need things to be able to test these blocks, like I needed to get a pickaxe and armor and stuff to test to make sure like the little cross for here for when it like nothing has changed or whatever, to make sure that works. So being able to just quickly, you know, switch on over to creative and grab it, so much easier. And then back to survival so I can see my little hotbar and stuff. Huge knowledge that I've gained here. Especially if I end up working more on like other texture packs. Like the GUI one is something that I've been working on for a while, but I did, you know, update Lusher foliage to make this sugarcane, you know, 3D, the bushy leaves, all of that. And to add the new pumpkin faces, which actually, I don't think this world has the updated Lusher foliage. Hold on. Let me... Oh, fishing's in the way. Let me, update that real quick. Doot. Done. So I can show you the pumpkin faces. It would probably be easier if I did this in the world that I took the screenshot in, but just so you can see how they work too, because I don't know if I was clear enough in the description on how the pumpkin faces work. It is random, but it's based kind of like on what coordinate the pumpkin is. So like that spot right here will always be this face, and this spot will always be this face, and it is interchangeable. Like if I make that a jack-o'-lantern, it's the same face, but it's not dependent on like what type of block or anything. So I don't know if my description was clear enough, but oh, this is a good variety so far. Oh, there's a dupe. That's new. That's a dupe. That is new. Okay. That's a duplicate. That's it. So it's completely random. You can't choose. I don't think there's any way to make it so you can choose without mods, but that face is there already. Yep. That face is there already. Yep. I'll duplicate. Oh, I think that one wasn't in here yet. Hello, XXYV. Hello. I thought you were XC for a moment. Okay, that one is closer. I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I made a lot of pumpkins because Monday's stream I was gonna work on the GUI pack, but I kind of felt like making more pumpkin faces instead. You know, it felt fun. Like I didn't get to carve pumpkins this year, so I was like, I'll just live vicariously through Minecraft and I'll just, you know, design a bunch of new faces on stream. And I ended up making 9 more. So after adding them, there's now a total of 16 different pumpkin faces in my texture packs. And that's including the vanilla one, because I didn't get rid of it. So 15 new faces, 16 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's all of them, right? I always fall into this trap. I'll end up counting them and then realize it's wrong. Okay, I had to make a list when I was taking the screenshot to update the texture pack. Okay, so vanilla, creeper, hula hoop, which is the one with the little crescent moon eyes. See, look, already, where's the uwu one? Okay, this isn't all of them. Where's my uwu one? Nope. Yep, where's that one? Oh my gosh, where is it? Hello? Please? There it is, okay. Ooh. And then that one, the straight-faced. And then that one. And the very happy one. The little happy vampire one. The cat. This one. Slime. The little Ingy Pout. Happy Ghast. Spider. Bee. The eyebrow one. And the actually one. There we go. This is all of the faces. All of the pumpkin faces. You got Henry's shoe! Henry's sure lost a lot of shoes. I don't know what he's been doing. Like, just throwing all of his shoes into this lake. When this is done, I will be releasing it. So the pumpkin one, this right here, this is already out. It's in my Lesser Foliage texture pack, and it's in the More Pumpkin Faces one, which is, it's all the same. It's just only the pumpkin faces instead of like the bushy leaves and all of the other things that Lesser Foliage adds. The UI one, I will be releasing as well once it's done. But it's not released anywhere yet. It's still definitely nowhere near done. But my Lesser Foliage and the More Pumpkin Faces is, and so is my prehistoric tools one, which I made as a non-CIT, so it doesn't need Optifine, version of like the prehistoric tools and armor one. So it changes all of the tools and not the armor because that does need Optifine, but it changes all of the tools and weapons and stuff. This is probably the best screen to show it. So the wood is all overgrown, and then I just changed them all to match the same style aesthetic. And then netherite is bone because it was based off of my bone tools, armor, and elytra pack, which was a CIT. So I just made that one in case, because I kept getting people asking like, oh, can you make this non-CIT? But the answer was no. not easily. I kept it here so they can have the bones, and that was the only way. Armor needed the CIT, elytra needed the CIT. The totem, though, hold on. The totem is still a little dinosaur. And then carved pumpkin. I think what I did, I don't know why I grabbed one when I literally have one right here. Hold on. Prehistoric tools is above lusher foliage. I could have sworn I made it so that when it's on your head, it's a skull. Wait. No, but you don't need to rename it, right? Oh, it was definitely working before. Okay, it might just not be happy with this. Oh, it's because the prehistoric tools is a 1.20.1 and I'm on 121.5. So I will need to update that one, I guess, but the totem still works. You found your next Minecraft mod you'll be using? Aw, nice. All of these are only texture packs, so they should work with any mods. Although, like the UI one, obviously some mods add more buttons and things to UIs. I don't know how compatible it'll be with those mods. Like, obviously it'll work, I just don't know where the buttons will be placed. But otherwise it works. Yeah. Okay. Go back to survival mode. Now, for the enchanting table, that's sufficiently done for the moment. I have no earthly idea what I want to do with the loom. Villager, do you want to be done next? Okay, I need to figure out exactly where this is getting cut off so I can adjust the button texture further. Button. So it is cutting off on this pixel. Okay. If I scoot it over, wait, hold on. I'm gonna clone it and then I'll move this so I can make sure. Oh no. Oh wait. There we go. Okay, so I'll move it just so I'm sure, because it was cutting off. Oh, that pixel. So it needs to go like there. And then I turn that off, and then maybe button. And this needs to go sprites widget? Yes. Oh, and then I need to change the button highlighted too. Oh wait. Oh shoot. That is the highlighted. Okay. Button highlight. Oh gosh. Highlighted. Yes. And then turn this off. And then save as button. Okay. Now, if I go into the folders, go GUI, sprites, widget, button highlighted. And then I'm just going to copy those into the folder in game. And then we can reload and we'll see if that fixed it. Hello. Okay, that looks a lot better. How does it look here? Why is there one pixel right here? What is that? Why does Minecraft splice textures together all weird? I think it's this pixel. Wait, I think it's you. Scoot that over by 1. Button. Save. Turn this back on. Save. highlighted. Save, save, save. Yes. Okay. Uh-huh. Button. And then replace. Reload. Okay, no more weird pixel. Wonderful. Beautiful. That looks better. Okay. That'll work. I'll take that. Yeah, much better. Okay, so I do need to do that. I need to do the FOV slider. That's all done. This is different because I have shaders. So I'm probably at some point gonna need to remove iris shaders so I can see what that menu usually looks like. Okay, so this I would probably change at some point. I don't know if this is a thing. I think the button, yeah, the buttons will be changed. Whoa. What is this? What did they do here? I don't hate it, but why? They used a button texture and just merged it and repeated it over and over to create the background for the telemetry data? What? That's the text box. No, wait, that's the text box, not the button. They just copied the text box over and over and over and over again. Oh my goodness. Minecraft, why? Why? You know, it's just gonna have to be like that. Besides, who looks at the telemetry data anyways? No one. No one. It's fine. That's so stupid. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right. Ooh, you know, wait. Hold on. Okay. This has nothing to do with the texture pack, but what I want to do, I should make channel point rewards so that you guys can choose which dino nuggie I am for the day, or like at any point in time. I feel like that's a good idea. Just so you guys can all see the different options. Because I'm definitely not going to remember to change them. Okay. I just need to get the color. Copy that. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay. Oh, amount. How much should I make it? Like 100 channel points, maybe? And this can be Stego. And doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, Dino Nuggie. And then Dino Nuggie and Dino Nuggie create. Is there any way to duplicate channel points so I don't have to do that over and over? Probably not, right? That would just be too easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would just be too easy. Okay. So I just need to do that 4 more times. Sauropod. 100. Color green. And then... Oh, wait a second. Oh, I don't have the different sizes. I did make little emotes of them that I could have used for the little image, but alas, I don't have all the different sizes I need, because I need like a 28 by 28 and a 58 by 58 and then a 112 by 112. Okay. Parasaur 100. Do-do-do. Bottom bum. Bottom bum. Bottom bum. Create. there is a way to change. That's what I have when I'm doing, like when I'm using my normal VTuber model, usually I have a channel point redemption just called Dino Nuggy, and that will automatically switch my model over to the Dino Nuggy one. But since I'm using the 5-in-1 Dino Nuggy model to show it off before it's ready for sale, I just disabled that. Okay, so I did Parasaur Pteranodon 100. But the Dino Nuggy model is it's a 5-in-1, so it's all the same model, and then it's just different expressions inside of VTube Studio to change which dinosaur shape you are. So it's even simpler than like switching models. It's just a hotkey. Oh yeah, no, I could definitely do it later. I just didn't want to spend too much time doing this, so I'm just gonna use the normal Dino Nuggy image that I have since it's already in the right sizes. Okay, Rex. 100. Create. There we go. And then since I don't want this to take too long, I'll just manually change it. Because it would take a lot of work just getting it all set up properly. So for now, you can choose which one with channel points, and as soon as I notice, I'll just press the hotkey and change it. Okay. So I fixed the button. Right, I was looking through here just to make sure. So I'm sure there's like a slider that's all the same that I need to change. Let me just look in the widget folder. Oh, I didn't do anything for button disabled. What is button disabled? Is button disabled this? I think button disabled is the background for the sliders. I'm pretty sure. That's what it looks like to me. Should I have that be green, maybe? Because I didn't make them green when they're highlighted. I changed the outline. So maybe I will turn off all of the greenery and just get this. And then we make it green. And then that could be the background, just to add more color and you know, variety, rather than just having it be like a slightly darker brown. I'll see how I like it. And I could be wrong. Maybe button disabled isn't the background. Who knows? Minecraft clearly didn't organize their textures very well. Oh my gosh, it's literally not. What is button disabled? What is button disabled then? What button is ever disabled? Is it when it's locked, maybe? What? What is it? What button is ever disabled in the UI? I don't... okay. Alright. So... Oh, I see it now. Slider highlighted. Okay. I don't know why there's a version of the slider that's highlighted, considering the only thing that changes is the actual little button, not the background. Okay. Again, interesting choices. I mean, I suppose I'll just save this as slider. And then I don't know when the slider's ever highlighted. But what did I do? Oh, I know I have a green highlighted somewhere, don't I? Oh, wait, no, I don't, because I made green the color that it highlights too. Oh. Let me clone this. And then maybe... I don't know. I think I'm just gonna test it like this. Since I don't know when the background of the slider is ever highlighted. Okay. Do. Slider. Quake Pro. My goodness. Okay. That does add some color. I do kind of vibe with it. I feel like it's a little plain. Definitely could maybe use some details. Maybe. But let me do the actual little slider button, and then I'll decide. Open. Slider handle. And then I'll need to do the slider handle highlighted. Okay. Just gonna clone the base one, I think. And then outline. Darker. Oh, okay. Darker. And then the normal. Oh gosh. Why is there so much like noise that's not even visible? Okay. And then the lighter button. Oh, okay. Yep. Interesting choices were made here. Right. Save. Yes. And then all I did was, for the highlighted, I made the outer edge the lightest one. So I'll just clone that, get this, and pop. And we'll see how that looks. Yes. Okay. Do. Slider handles. Reload. I like it. It is exactly as I thought it would be. Okay. I almost... Since it goes behind the text, I don't want it to be too detailed. But this is another situation where I wish that I could do cool things. Like, I really wanted... Oh, which one was it? Like... Oh, what one was I struggling? There was one that had a slider. And I really wanted to be able to have it, like, be like a plant growing or something as you scroll. But I can't do that just because of how the textures are set up. That would have been cool if I could have done that here, like make it be like a plant growing along the side. But I don't think that's doable. Okay. Oh, this page is all green. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What is this? They once again just spliced the texture together, except they started from the left side, which includes the edge. Wait, I'm actually so confused though, because I just changed the colors. I didn't even redraw this. Let me turn this off and look at that tab. And that was in... Oh, right. I need to reload? Oh, I turned off Lesher Full. Oh, I turned off the wrong one. Duh. Okay, let me turn that off and just see if that... Ew. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So I need to change the slider one. Yeah, the games are all a mess inside. Where's my slider? Oh, because I used button. Oh, that would be why. Okay, I'm just gonna actually open up the slider tab then. Oh, but I already erased the original slider texture. It's fine. It's fine. So it has the outline, so it just doesn't have the highlight. It just doesn't have any depth to it. Oh, but that means if they spliced the slider thing weirdly, that means that I can't add any details or anything. I just have to have it be like this, because otherwise any details I do are gonna get cut weird in different menus. Yeah, just why? Why is kind of my biggest, my most frequently asked question as I've been working on this. Okay. Okay, so it looks normal here. And it looks normal here. Okay, but that's so boring. Ugh. Annoying. Very, very annoying. But it's fine. It's totally fine. At least this is a good variety, because it's not all the same. I do need to change the slider. And I need to change this button. You ran into that a ton when developing your mod. I bet you did. And I bet it was worse since you were actually doing, like, coding and stuff. At least I'm only working with the textures. There's only so much they can do weird and lazy with the textures, I hope. I feel. Okay. Many things. Okay, so this is the scroller. Like this. The scroller background. They just made it loop. It's just the same size. Wait, is it literally just black? It's literally just solid black. And I see why. Okay. Right. Okay, so should I have the background be green or should I have the scroller be green? I think I should have the background, probably. And then just, you know what, maybe I'll do this one. And then since it only goes vertically, right? It doesn't... it doesn't, go horizontal all of a sudden. So this should stitch together just fine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then the scroller will be brown. Okay. So in theory, it should be fine adding those two little lines to the side. And then let me open the scroller. And the scroller is more boring than the sliders. Okay. I'm gonna spruce it up just a tiny bit, I think. Maybe... There isn't a lot of room. But if I do... that... Oh no, And then that. And then that. Just to give it a little bit of, you know, depth. Don't know why there was... Oh, wait. I can't give it depth. Because they spliced it together. But I'm wondering how they... Okay, so I just can't have a highlight on the top. Or a line on the top. Oh, but I like the highlight. Boo! If I do it like this, then it should be okay. It'll just look boring on the very top. Okay. Do. So I did the scroller and scroller background. Replace. Done. F3T. A little bit of spice, yeah. Okay. Actually confused. So, in the vanilla texture, there's a line on the bottom. But the scroller is a solid line. Did I do it? No, I literally... Oh, it's the... Oh, I see. Hold on, never mind. It's because I had this... Although, honestly, I kind of don't hate the lines. It's also kind of not what I was going for. I get it. It was because I did a little tiny bit of shading on the bottom. Okay. It does make it look like a chocolate bar, yeah. Kara, hello, welcome in. Thanks for grabbing a coffee. How you doing today? I am lamenting at Minecraft's about how lazy they were in their textures. Okay. That's good. And then there's the... Oh! What texture is that it's already changed? The slider one? Button disabled? I think that's button disabled. Oh no. Oh, are you kidding me? I already fixed the moss so that it worked well with the villager, but now it's cut in a different spot for this button. Oh my goodness. Back to the button we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Button. Right. So... Actually, wait, which one did I do? That one. Nope. That one? That one. Okay. So I moved the moss over so it wasn't in the way, so it wasn't getting cut weird for the villager. But now it's getting cut all the way over here. Oh, but then the middle is just gonna be so weird and empty. So I need to scoot it because it's getting cut off here. I'm just gonna put it here. gonna move it all the way over here and see if that works. And then I need to change the button highlighted. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to move the moss up. Okay. Button highlighted, save, save, save. And then I need to save the button again. Okay. Button highlighted. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. It won't cut off weird anymore. Okay. Like, they could have just done multiple button textures of different sizes, but no. That would just be far too easy, wouldn't it? Okay, where even is this button? I swear it was in-game somewhere too, wasn't it? I don't know. Okay, here's the button. It isn't cutting off or duplicating weirdly. Oh, it cut off weird here. Okay. And it was in the controls and keybinds here, so that's fine. That works. At this point, I'm ready to just do away with the moss. Like, yeah, I like the moss, but I don't think there's any way I can... I can make the moss line up right. Because there's just a million different ways they've cut this texture to pieces and spliced it together. Oh. Okay. Button. Highlighted. Just no more moss. The moss has become more trouble than it is worth. Okay. There we go. Now it doesn't cut off weird. If I go into keybinds, it's the same. It works. It all works here. It's a little more empty now, but that's... And then I would have wanted flowers to be on the right side of the little buttons too. But again, because it cuts it weird, I don't know that I can do that. Oh boy. Okay, well, at least this all works properly. Oh, right, the button was in the villager's inventory. I knew it was in one of the inventories I was working on. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, no more moss, but now there's no more weirdness happening with the buttons. Okay. And then let's do... Still looks nice. It still definitely looks a lot better than vanilla. It's just a little more empty and plain. And I see now why so many of Minecraft's textures are so plain and solid color. It's because they stitched it all together weird, so it had to be like that. Ugh. Okay. Tab selected. Like, where is this? Tab. Don't know where that is used. Checkbox. Checkbox highlighted. I don't know where all of these are, but I do know... Oh. What? Cancel. I do know that... See, but this is a button I can't really test very well because it's got like a closed version too. But if I lock it, then it's locked. Okay. And then unlocked is down here. I probably will just have to open all of them and just kind of recolor rather than like add anything. Open. Okay. So I'll do first off, unlocked button. And then I think it should be green, don't you? Since it's right next to the brown, I kind of don't want it to just be duplicate. Maybe it should stand out a little bit. Okay. So we can do... See, why is this not all one color? What is this? Why is there minute differences here in one solid line? My goodness. I get that it's like stone, but that was just a lot of unnecessary, like especially up here, there was no visual difference. You can't see any change in pixel color up there. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong color. Meant for that to be that, and then for this, no. Wait. Okay. And then this. There's so much noise. They really just went at it with a noise brush, didn't they? Jeez. Hi, Lavender. How you doing? Thank you for the lurk. You're Newt. You're Newt? Hi, Kobe. How you doing? And then I think I'm gonna recolor this to be... That's a different color? Ugh. To be the colors that I used elsewhere. Uh-huh. And then like that. So it matches with the rest of the textures. I'll see if I like that. I kind of feel like maybe the ones on the inside here should be a little bit darker than the like edge. Honestly, the lock texture is just a little bit messy in the middle. Oh, you've got today off, Lavender? Nice. I hope you are able to make the most of it. Get cozy, relax. Oh, you saw that I got the Leafeon. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. The like for all of the mission packs, I got nothing. Nothing new, no duplicate rares, nothing. And then I got the Crown Rare Pokeball. And then today I got the Rainbow Leafeon, and that's it. That's like, I've gotten all of the mission packs, but those 2 cards alone, definitely well worth it. I can confidently say that, yup, these packs treated me well. I think I'm gonna make that one be a little bit darker. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna see how I like it. Ooh, you made challah bread. Wait. Oh, wait, that's so cool. You braided it and stuff? Oh. I've always wanted to try making bread. It looks like it would be a lot of work. Okay. Alrighty, I got that in. And then I need to copy this, paste it into here. Oh, I just accidentally opened something. Okay. Okay. Alright, reload. There it is. And then I need to do the highlight one as well. And then I'll need to do the locked one. And then the disabled one. I don't know when it's ever disabled. Like, same thing with the button disabled. I have no idea where that is. Hi, Days. How you doing? It's good to see you. I am making some pretty good progress on the GUI pack today. I think it's time I switch back to the Stego. It's my favorite. There we go. Oh boy. But yeah, I've been learning how lazy Minecraft was with the textures. So I've been working around some of the weirdness that Minecraft seems to have done, but good progress, good progress. I'm kind of working on like the options and stuff. Oh, you'll send me the recipe? Thank you. Okay, so I've got that. I need to do it highlighted, which I would usually do that, but then that merges with the highlight. Unless I just... Unless I do something like that. And then maybe since it's not as 3D as the other one, it can just be like that. We shall test, we shall see. I know, Tundertaker. Thanks for grabbing a coffee. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great Friday so far. Alrighty. Got that in. What do you think? It definitely does make it look highlighted. It almost feels like I'm pushing it in, actually, since it's like the highlight isn't there like right here anymore. I think I like it. I think I like that, actually. I think that works. So then I just need to do the same thing for the other locks. So button disabled. What should I do for it disabled? Maybe I should make the background brown? Ooh, yeah, maybe I'll do the background brown. So I can just... I don't know when it's ever disabled, but you know what? Sure. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. This is unlocked button disabled. There we go. And then is there a disabled highlighted too? No, there isn't. Wonderful. Okay. So that's all of the unlocked buttons. And then I need to do button locked. So I will need to grab that. Locked button. And then I'll need to see what I did But for now, right, I forgot that they just kind of really went at it with the noise brush here. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no. 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 There we go. And then all of this needs to be filled in as well. Oh, that was a big section. Do 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 do. That's part of the background. It's so hard to tell. The grays were very similar. Okay, there we go. And then, oh, and I forgot to clone the layer first. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, so the darkest one, oh no. Darkest one should be this color. And then... how did I do it? I think I did it like that. And then... like that. And then is this my normal gray? Wait, no. This was my normal gray, right? I think. I need to look at the other one, wait. Yeah, okay, that's the normal gray. Got it. And then for the lighter line, I used this one. Oh, and for the darkest part of the line here, I used the same as the inside. Okay. So this color should be that. There. And then this one should also be this, because I didn't like how dark it was right there. Alrighty. Why is the outline not this color? There. That is what it's supposed to be. I don't know when I did that. Okay. Locked button. Save. And then I need to do highlighted. Do. Okay. So for the highlighted one, I did the outside as the brightest one. And then I removed the highlight. And I carried this along, and I made this part be only one. Yeah. Okay. Highlighted. Yes. And then I need disabled. Okay, so disabled. Do. 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 No. No. Oh. Okay. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Save. Disabled. There really needs to be like a cancel button. Okay. Locked button has been completed. Alrighty, so that is all of the locks. I really won't get to see many of them because I don't want to actually lock the difficulty of this world. That would just be a pain. But surely there's like a lock somewhere else, right? Mm. Maybe not. I thought there was, but I guess not. Okay. That's fine. So now there's the little page forward and backward. I don't know. Oh, I think that's in the book. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's in like the Book and Quill. Yeah, that's this button right here. Okay. So that's what that is. Slot frame. I don't know what slot frame is. And tab highlighted. I don't know where those are. No, it's not here. Okay, I don't know where those are. And then checkbox. Highlighted, selected, highlighted. Okay, so I need to do the checkboxes. I also don't know where those are, but sure, it'll be fine. Okay. Go ahead and open. Checkbox selected. They really went at it with the noise brush on this one too. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna clone that just so I have the original. And there's no shading to this either. Which is fine, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know where this goes. But surely it's fine. Like, what if I do... I would want the checkbox to be green, but then it wouldn't be very visible. That's also just a terrible check mark now that I'm looking at it. That shape is awful. Recipes in Discord with some additional instructions. Ooh, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, Lav. Yeah, it doesn't feel centered. Wait, is it not centered? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is it so not centered? What is that shape? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I feel like I need to rework their checkmark. Like, oh no. This is not what I signed up for. Okay. Don't know that I can really do any better than they did, but theirs is awful, so surely... surely there's a better way. Right? Feels too awkward and thick in certain spots, though. I don't know. Ah! Oh, it won't let me... It won't let me undo What? There were definitely more steps in between this. Oh no. Okay. This didn't help nearly as much as I thought it would. Okay. There we go. That's the checkmark shape that it originally was. Oh, I'm gonna put that on its own layer. And then at least move it, I think. Because it's just not centered. Like, I get horizontal. They can't really do much about that, but vertically? Why is it like double the space on top than on bottom? So we are just going to scoot it at the very least. And then doot. Doot, doot, doot. Just so it's centered a little. Because 1, 2, 3. Not much I can do about that, but if I just move it up a couple. I just looking at this, it doesn't look like a check mark to me. I don't know. But I did the same shape. All I did was raise it up. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so checkbox highlighted, checkbox selected, selected, highlighted. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make, ooh, ew, ew. I don't like that. I want to do what I did here. And then, yeah, okay, so I'll do that. The thing is, I don't know where this button goes. But I'm surely I can do a better job. Right? Like if this goes like this goes here. This goes here, this goes here. This goes in here. And then I'll just go to my other button and I'll copy that green. Oh, it's just the highlighted one. Okay. It was just my highlight color. Shading does really do heavy lifting in pixel art. Okay, made it green. Now, let me see. They did do a little bit of shading here. But I don't think I will. Because then once it's highlighted, it would look weird. Okay. So this is checkbox selected. And then I'm gonna need checkbox selected highlighted, which is gonna be, let me just delete the green one. Okay. How did I do it here? So the highlight green goes on top. And then this one goes here. This one goes here. And this one goes here. There we go. So save, checkbox selected, highlighted. Okay. And then I need checkbox highlighted and checkbox. So I just need to turn this off. And then it's just the background, which is interesting. So this is just checkbox. Just checkbox. And then this is just checkbox highlighted. Okay. So that is those buttons. I literally don't know where they are, but I'll take it. Not Wesco. Thank you so much for becoming a sprout. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. Not Twesco. I think I missed a T in there. Hi, Twesco. How are you doing? Thank you so much for becoming a sprout. I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes. I'm just working on the GUI texture pack again today. Okay. Cross button. Again, I don't know where the cross button is, but cross button. I'm probably just gonna do the same thing where it's gonna by default be brown. And then it's a little white X. I might leave it white. I don't see why not. Cross button. And then cross button highlighted. So then I just need to make it green. And then since the X is white, actually, no, I should probably have it be the same. Oh wait, hold on. Or should I do it the same way I did the other highlight one? Like these, where the outline just becomes the lightest color. I think I should probably do that instead. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Button highlighted. Okay. Cross button highlighted. Got all my buttons, all my locks. Cross button. Again, I have no idea where that actually shows up. Okay. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody, and hello, Salvage. How you doing? I actually didn't have any Thanksgiving food yesterday. I'm doing that next week, so my Thanksgiving was just a normal day for the most part. I was working on the texture pack a little. I was working on the 5-in-1 Dino Nuggie model. I was a productive sprout. Okay. See, why are the flowers over here? It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna ignore any weirdness with the flowers. I'm done with the buttons. I am done with that button texture. Oh. See, it looks fine here. That's what matters. I do want to see where those little arrows are. I want to move those. And I should change the XP bar. And I do still need to do that entire page. Okay. You got an ad as soon. Yeah, right before you subbed. Did you get to refresh and avoid the ad, or did it make you watch the ad anyways? Okay, I am gonna start snacking. I'm getting pretty hungry. You nuked the ad from existence. Good job. Good, good. That's what I wanted to do next. There's more little arrows somewhere. I just don't remember where. Okay, there's a warning button. I've never seen that in my life. Oh, there's the server list buttons. Oh, there's all the things for joining a server. Why do they have the same exact arrow in like 5 different places as its own separate texture, but they use one single texture for all the different sizes of buttons? What's that about? Literally, this exact arrow, this exact same shape, color, and everything is in like at least 3 places. Why not just use the same one? But all the different sizes of buttons, you're just gonna weirdly splice them together? Dumb. Dumb. Because it's Minecraft, yeah. Stupid. Okay. I could have sworn that the arrows were in another spot. That was like for all the rest of the arrows. Where was that? Okay, it's not in title. The same exact arrow is in like 4 places. It's also in world list. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to those my arrow tab. And I'm just gonna save it a million times with different names. Okay. Right. So now, it's positioned slightly differently, actually. I am snacking on Pringles. They were designed to be maximum crunchy, so that would be why. Right, I did change the arrow texture a little bit. I kept it mostly the same. Only difference is I got rid of that line. Okay. I suppose I can actually open... Let's see, where am I? World list? I can actually open the join one so I can see where it's positioned on the texture. Oh, see, look, it's little. Why is the texture so much bigger for this one? Okay. So many questions. Ba-dum bum bum bum. Do. Is that what I did? do. Is that the colors I used? No, I used the lightest one. Okay. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Oh. Ba-da-da-dum-bum-bum. Do-do-do. Do-do. Do. Done. Okay. So this is join. Yes. And then I need to make join highlighted. And then I need to make marked join. And marked join highlighted. Okay. Right. So this one gets to become green. And I think what I did was just this, that. Save, join, highlighted. Okay. And then I need marked join and marked join highlighted, which is the same exact arrow. It's just scooched over. But I'm going to open it in a new tab because I don't know exactly how far scooched over. Okay. Marked join. Yeah, see, it was apparently 2 pixels away from the right side. Actually, now that I know that, it is the same size, right? It looks like the same size to me. Texture. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clone this. And clone that. And then I'm just gonna move it to 2 pixels over. Because I think that's positioned right. Okay, so this is marked join. Marked join. Okay. And then this one. Save. Marked join highlighted. There we go. Oh, Water the Sprout, you got it, Marcus. How you doing? It's good to see you. You're at work, but doing decent. I hope you have a good rest of your shift. And thank you for grabbing a coffee, Twesco. Okay. So those are those little arrows. I will... There is like an error texture. I don't think I'm going to touch that for now. Okay. Oh, here it is. Transferable list. I knew there was a bunch of the exact same arrow. Okay. Oh, but they're just in different spots and different texture sizes, so I'm gonna have to redo them. Oh, that's so... Why are there a million of the same arrow, just slightly different? And yet, one single button texture. Unbelievable. So now I need to go transferable list, and I need move down, and move down highlighted, and move up highlighted, and select highlighted, and unselect highlighted. Okay. So do. And then I did the highlight as this one, the main one is this one, and then the shadow. Okay, Save. Move down. Save. 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 Clone. Make it green. Can't see with the little saved to. Go away, please. Thank you. Okay. That. That. And that. Is that right? Wait. Yes. Okay. Save. Move down. Highlighted. Do-do-do. Save. 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 Yes. And then now we open move up. And we do the same thing. Clone. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Pop. And pop. 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 Save. 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 Yes. Yes. And we clone and we make it green. Wow! Wow! Oh my goodness. I did, Nagu. I finally got one of the Rainbow Evolutions, and it's the Leafeon. It's the one. It was the one that I wanted the most. I'm so happy about that. Finally. I finally got one. Oops. But yeah, so the mission packs, I have to say, were pretty good to me. I mean, I got a Crown Rare Pokeball, and I got a Rainbow Evolution. I can't complain. Even if that's the only two things I got, it was worth it. Okay. Open, so that's up. Now I need select. So lucky. I know, I was really hoping. I opened a million, like, Triumphant Light packs when it came out, and it was a mini booster too. I was like, surely I have to be able to get one of the rainbows. Nope. And then I even, like, was opening it, at, like, other points too. I would go back to it and be like, oh yeah, let me open some more Triumphant Light. And I never got any of it, but finally. Finally. I guess I'm doing green first. That's fine. And then I'll clone this and I'll make it brown. 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 And then I am going to remove that because I don't like it. Okay. This is select. And then I will... And then I will do this. And then save, and this is select. Highlight, oh, highlighted. Okay. The game hates you. Oh, you got nothing. No. That's honestly what I thought I would get. I thought I was gonna get absolutely nothing until the past, like, few... The last couple packs is when I actually got stuff. Okay. Now I need unselect. See, why does unselect not have that line? And then we can see where they show up. Oh, is stream okay? Oh, we're back. Okay. That was weird. We're back. OBS this time, once again, didn't say disconnected. I don't know what that was about. But we're not delayed. Yeah, the delay is the usual amount of delay, I'm pretty sure. That's good. Yeah, it's just a few seconds. Perfect. Okay. Where else are there little arrows, actually? I know that they're in... here. And there would be like to reorder them as well, I think. Ah. Oh wait! That's the disabled. That's button disabled. I think. Isn't that what I made button disabled? That is, okay, so that's button disabled. Do we like button disabled being green? It feels like it's highlighted to me. Okay, see, now I finally know where button disabled shows up. I kind of want to make it, I kind of want to change it. Where's my button tab? That's my slider tab. Button. This is what I did for button disabled, except I turned off the flowers. I might keep the flowers. And then I might make it darker somehow. Like, what if... 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but I'm trying to make it darker, and I don't have a darker. What if I do that? And that can be button disabled. It's a little darker. It's not like significantly darker. I don't know if it's enough of a change, so... Oh, I saved that to the wrong... No! I saved that in the arrow section. Okay. This is meant to go in widget. Cancel. Okay. We are going to save that again. Sprites. Widget. Replace. Okay. And then we'll load into the world again. Reload the texture. Oh, wait. Copy it in to the right folder first. Hold on. Sprites, widget, button disabled, button disabled. And then we reload, and then we'll leave the world again, and we'll see. Okay. Does that look deselected enough to you? It definitely is darker. What do you think? Is that like a good enough contrast? I guess I could make darker colors. I'm just trying to keep like the same kind of like color scheme. Looks good to you? Like it's clearly disabled enough, right? The gray text is the real tell. True, 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 true. The text is disabled as well, so that does work. That does work in my favor. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alrighty. Good to you? Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so now let me take a look in the folders and see what else I need to change. Slot frame and tab selected and tab selected highlighted. No idea about those. And then slider highlighted. I also don't know when the slider is ever highlighted. Like looking at it, even when I'm using it, it's only ever the actual little button that's highlighted, not the slider itself. So I don't know where that texture makes an appearance. Don't know. But that's a widget. And then I did the transferable list arrows. The statistics I kind of want to leave the same. Oh, I should just do this little menu. Yeah, I should do that. Oh, I don't want to be in adventure mode. So that, I believe, is in container. Oh, I was wrong. It's not in container. Is it in Sprite's container? Oh, I know it is in container. I'm just blind. Oh, because it's surprisingly large. That's why. It's such a tiny little menu. But it's actually a big one. Okay. It is this. There we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna need to do the little buttons for it too. Right. Okay. Going to... Bum, bum, bum. Do that. It might be easier. I think it would be easier if I just clone this, turn that off. I can erase the transparency here to make it the same as the one that I'm using everywhere else. But then I can actually just color drop and make it easier on myself. Okay. And then I think that's what it is, right? Yeah, the lightest one, darker. Okay. Wonderful. And then I just need to erase this. Oh, I erased too much. Okay. Got to be careful. That much. And then I can manually erase these 3 pixels here and here. There was only 1. And then I can do... Oh. I mean, that's fine. I thought I had my selection box, not just the eraser. Okay. There we go. And I did miss 1 single pixel here. And then let me find... this layer. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Oh boy. Okay. And then I can just erase the excess. And bum 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 bum. Okay. And then we set this to 30%. Okay. And then I'm gonna save this. And I'm gonna get that into the game. And then I'll see what the buttons look like and see if I have room to add any of the, like, the greenery to this menu or not. Okay, reloaded. Oh, okay, we're reloading again. Oh no. Okay, we reloaded twice. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I do have a little bit of room to make this, to make the edge like 2 instead of 1. Good. Because I didn't like how thin it was. Okay. And then I do believe... Yeah, I do have room to add a little bit of grass or something. Okay, perfect. So I can make this wrong layer. I can add this here. Too far down. The third time will be the charm. There we go. And then I want it to be lighter on the bottom. Okay. That's fine. So then I'll do this color for the bottom one. Why are these different? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're different. Why are they different? Okay. Sure. Sure. That'll work. But then this isn't pointed. It's fine. Totally fine. I don't mind. Okay. Just to make that a little tiny bit thicker. And then I should be able to grab some of the grass that I've used. Do I have much of it in here? I think a lot of it's in my crafter. Here we go. So that's the hotbar grass with the flowers. And the little menu. You know what? Honestly, I might do those ones. Okay. So I'll just copy that. See if maybe I can add some vines and stuff too. Oh, that is large. Oh no. Let me scoot this over some. And then let me look at it in game and see. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely too tall for the ones in the middle. So maybe I'll erase that and bring this down. And I will erase that, bring this down, and I'll just have it be short except for on the side. That definitely will not be in the way. I might bring that up a couple pixels and just make that a little bit longer. That should be good. And then I don't know if there's much room for any vines because it's only 2 pixels wide. So I don't think I can really do vines, but this hopefully will be enough to make it look nice and lush. Okay, reload. Oh, reload. There we go. That's cute. And then I just need to do this, the little sprites. Okay. And then that should be in sprites, game mode switcher. So then I get to open GUI, sprites, container, nope, sprites, game mode switcher, and slot. And then honestly, I think I should just be able to, where is it? Just grab my little frame that I've used everywhere else. Although it will all be the same. So should I do it with the vines or without the vines? Because it's not like I can do any variation. Oh, it's smaller. Oh no. I wonder if it's the size of my bigger frame that I have in the crafter. This one. Wonder if it's this size. Copy. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh no, this is way bigger. Oh, okay. Then I will just use this one. And I'll just have to adjust it. I'll move that up. I'll move that down. And then move that across. And then I'll just fill it in. And I'll fix the vines. Bum 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 do 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 do. And then get this one. Bum bum. That'll be green. That'll be green. That probably should have been green. Okay. Maybe I'll add a little bit of highlight here. And then that one probably should have been this. And then this here should be the second lightest one. Same with there, maybe. Okay. So that's the frame. And then there's the inside of the frame that I need to do, which is that part transparent? I think that part's transparent. So I think what I need to do is grab my usual color, my usual little transparency background color, and I'll just copy it and paste, and then I'll just get a darker color to do the little outline. Erase that, make sure it's only on the inside. I know this is a horrendous ugly color. Don't worry, it won't look so bad once it's on a lower transparency. Okay. Get this down to 30% and turn off that. Did I even? Okay, I did. It's just not very visible. This might need to be way darker. We'll see. Okay. Oh, I almost missed the vines here. Bum, bum. There we go. Okay, now I can save this. I don't really know how I'm gonna do the slot selected one yet. I'll figure that out once I decide if I'm happy with how I've done this. Okay, so sprites, game mode switcher. Copy this. Alrighty. Let's see how this looks in game. Oh, look how cute! Okay, I do like that. Okay, so now what I need to do is the highlighted one. And it's probably going to be green. It's not going to be able to have the vines on it. But I could probably turn that off. Get this.